Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Into Deep series. In this episode I like to discuss and show you different bottle options and different volumes and what you can do with them and why and for what use. So we've got here 4 diving tanks, diving cylinders with compressed air inside. And we in Europe we use liters, and you in the USA use cubic inch and feet and foot. We have meters and liters, but the biggest bottle here is an 11 liter or an 80s aluminium dive tank. And on the other side here, that's an 5.7 liters or 40 cubic inch dive tank. Then we've got here a little 3 liter and a 7 liter. All of these tanks in this case are aluminium. You could use steel tanks in fresh water. We prefer the steel tanks normally. In salt water, because of the corrosion, it's better to use the aluminium tanks. So the standard dive tanks, if you go to a dive trip, you usually would have the 11 liters because it gives you a the 80 cubic. It gives you a lot of time underwater. You have a lot of air with you. But if you're just doing a little dive or a smaller dive, or you're an experienced diver and don't use as much air, you also could use the smaller 5.7 liters or 40 cubic inch bottle. It's half the size and half the weight, so on the land you have not to carry too much of the weight. I also like to use the 7 liter bottles here, or the 3 liters. That's a very small one, and this gives you about 15 minutes dive time. This about half an hour, this about 45 minutes, and the biggest one 60 minutes. It depends on your breathing rate, on your experience, and of course of your depth, because deeper you go, the more air you need, because you have to compensate for the pressure under the water. But these are the options. These are all steel bottles, and if you look, that's the plain bottle like it is and like it comes if you would mount it to the BCT jacket, to the back mount. Or you could use the side mount system, and then you've got here rigged up the mount system for the side mount, where if you got this carabiner here, and also on the downside, and here you clip it to your hip or your waist, and here you clip it under your shoulder, so the bottle is on the side of you. The same, it's here prepared for this. I will show you this in more detail in the later videos. So that's some options for diving tanks.